recording for my class. And I will sit right here where you can see me. And my lovely assistant, Alisa, Lowel. Okay, so first off, I want to invite you into the room. You have your mat. Sit down in the middle of your space in your mat on both sit bones and take a nice deep breath in. We're going to focus on our breathing. We're going to let everything go. And both hands on either knee, taking a gentle inhale. Your gaze can either be gently in front of you, towards the front of the room, or you can close your eyes, focusing on your breathing. Gentle inhale, gentle exhale, blow it out. Gentle inhale, and gentle exhale. 5 more rounds of breath. Inhale, attempting to let go of all the things in your mind that whirl around and disturb our peace. That it is this thing called life that we must deal with. Inhale, cleansing breath. Exhale, blow it out. 2 more times. Inhale and exhale. Notice how your body feels. Notice how your mind, your neck, your chest, your spine, and all up and down your whole entire being, and your legs feel. If it is difficult to stretch your spine up, that's okay. You can bend your knees. As a beginner class, you can pull your knees with both hands on your knees towards yourself and your spine. But on the inhale, the next inhale, see if you can reach the top of your back of your head towards the ceiling to help elongate and neutralize the spine and to what we call get a nice straight back, if you will. If that is too difficult, just do the best you can. On the inhale and exhale, reach your shoulders towards your ears, up, back, and down. And up, back, and down. On the inhale, relax those shoulders. Do some gentle shoulder rolls towards the back of the room. Forward, up, and back. Forward, up, and back. And then the other direction. Up, forward, and down. Up, forward, and down. 2 more times on your own. Just gently moving the shoulders and gaining space in your back and your spine. Now, as either hand is on either ones of your knees, you can do cat and cow if you're familiar with that, and gently move into cat and cow. Nice and slowly though, not too abrupt, because we are trying to neutralize and relax the spine And this morning we may not have warmed up those muscles yet, so you can lean forward with your chin towards your chest and around your back, and you can lean your chest forward towards the front of the wall and your chin up a tiny bit, and then that is your cow. And then your cat is rounding your spine and kind of reaching the back of your spine like a C towards the back wall and gently tucking your chin towards your chest. And then doing the cow again, which is gently lifting up, sitting up straight as best you can, reaching that chest towards the front wall, looking straight ahead, and rounding your spine again on the exhale, and tucking your chin gently towards your chest as you round the spine. This is helping neutralize the spine and wake it up in a gentle way. So 2 more times on your own. Very good. Feels very nice. And then the next move is also gentle towards the spine. Either hand, yes, still on your knees. And do a gentle barrel roll. And so that is like a clockwise position, doing in a circular motion. You can go forward and then round your spine like you did cat, to the left, to the front, chest up in the middle, good, and then to the right, and then arch your back. Not arch your back, round your back of the spine, chin to your chest, and to the left as you open up and expand your chest forward and lean forward a little bit, and keep going around in a nice circular motion as comfortable for you, and around like a barrel would, around and around with your spine. And you can do that in your own way, what is comfortable. And then also the opposite direction, you can go around and around that way in a nice organic movement, rounding your spine as natural as possible, as best as you can, whatever is comfortable for your body this morning. Good. And 2 more times on the inhale and on the exhale. Very good. Now, looking straight ahead and both knees, both sits bones on the ground equally, both hands on your knees. The left hand can go down by your left hip on the floor, plant it down, reach your right arm towards the sky, and gently lean towards your left side, but just to stretch that right side body. Looking straight ahead as best you can. You can bend that arm over your right ear and hang over your hand, over your head. And if that's comfortable for you, you can just stretch it out and do 2 rounds of breath. On the inhale and exhale. And on the inhale and exhale. And then do the same on the other side. Bringing that right hand down next to your right sit bone. Reaching your left arm up, straight, looking ahead, but then gently leaning over to your right side, and feel the stretch in your left side body. On the inhale and exhale, reaching that left bicep next to your left ear. You can hang that whole left arm over your head, and yes, you can grab your head and support it if it helps. and reach and feel that stretch on your left side, keeping your core tension and tight to support your spine. Okay, and you can reach your hand and relax it back down, staring straight forward. Now we can lie on our backs. And so gently lie on your back. Your knees can be bent, but for the most part, yes. That left leg can extend down, and you can bring your right knee up towards your chest and support that knee just below with both hands below the knee and stretch it up towards your chest. And feel the stretch in your glutes and in your back. Taking a nice inhale and exhale while you do that. Inhale and exhale. And then extend that right leg straight and do the same. Straight down, actually next to your left leg. And then bend your left knee and pull that knee up towards your chest like you did the other. On an inhale and an exhale, relax and feel that stretch. Extend that left leg down straight next to your right leg. Bring that right knee up to your chest again and support it right under the knee. Perfect. Now, bring that right knee towards your right side while keeping your left leg extended as it is. And just feel that stretch in your hamstrings and in your right hip flexor. And breathe in and breathe out. You can extend that right leg down and down to right next to your left leg. It's nice and straight. And if you can, reach for your strap that you have next to your mat. And place your right foot in the middle of that strap. Lasso it up and then gently pull, and you can extend that right leg towards the ceiling, but you can have a bent knee if you're not that flexible, and just hold it there for a couple rounds of breath so that you can feel that stretch in your hamstring. Gain control, use your abs to hold your body straight, and that looks great. And then, yes, extend that leg to the sky as best you can. And that is good. And then with your right hand, put the strap in your right hand only. Cactus out your left arm against the floor. And then you can let that leg gently fall away to the right side for a stretch. Now you don't want to compromise your hips extension, and so bend your right knee as needed and keep your both sits bones of your bum on the floor so that the hips are even as you extend that leg out. That looks very beautiful. You do your best, and that is okay. And then bring that right leg as if it is to stand up on the ceiling again. You can use both arms if you need to for balance. And you can bring that leg down in extended position alongside your left, as it were. Very good. Bring your right knee one more time to your chest with your hands supporting the knee towards your chest. And then extend it out next to your left leg, again long. And let's repeat that same motion on your left side. So get the strap, lasso it around the bottom of your left foot, bend your knee as needed and feel that stretch in the back of your hamstring, which is very good. That feels good. If it hurts too much, bend your knee, it's okay. And yes, you could use both hands or your left hand, but I would like you to cactus out your right arm as it lays down on the floor. And you can either bend that arm or extend it straight, that's fine, whatever gives you balance. And then with your left arm lassoing your left foot, you can let that left leg, as you're keeping your core tight, as you're keeping your right glute tight, extend that left leg out to the side. Very nice. And feel that stretch in that left hip flexor, in the right front hip, and feel the stretch in the hamstring. If you feel like your leg is pulling your whole body over to the side, you may want to come center again and just bend that left knee so you're not compromising your straightness and soundness of your hip bones on the floor. And increase with your nice deep breathing. Very good. Bring that left leg back center. Bend your knee. You can release your foot from the strap and extend the left leg out long next to your right leg. And bring both arms above your head in a laying down over your head with both biceps next to your ears. A laying down Urdhva Hastasana. You can keep your legs flexed on the inhale, or you can gently point them. You don't have to point them like a ballerina, but you can gently relax or release and extend your ankles so they do not have to stay poised up at 90 degrees. On an inhale and on an exhale, perfect. Now cactus both of your arms, or what we call gold post, your arms, yes, out beside you on the floor. And you can bring your right leg up towards your chest, and just as we did in the strap, except for don't extend it, but lay it out towards the right side. We call this laying down goddess pose. And if you're able to rest that knee on the floor, great. If you do not have very much flexibility, you can grab the block to the base of your mat and let it support your knee as you do laying down goddess pose. And take an inhale and an exhale. And let's see see if you can rest, there we go, your knee a little bit like that. On an inhale and exhale, you're supported by the block with the goddess pose, laying down. And then go ahead and lift that right knee, and then go ahead and straighten it next to your left leg, both legs straight. And we can do the same thing with your left leg. Bring your left knee towards your chest and let it hang out, if you will. And maybe I'll use it this way if you're not that flexible. Or maybe, there we go. Okay, and then we'll give you support with that, with your left knee, laying down goddess pose with the block. On an inhale and on an exhale. Very good. Breathing. Now you can put both of your knees up as you're laying down. Get rid of the block, and both feet can go towards your tailbone. just on the mat. Shoulder width apart. You don't have to be right together. You can put your arms down by your side for stability. And I would like you to do a nice, gentle spinal roll up and roll down. So into bridge pose. If you have done bridge pose before, your hips are going to go towards the ceiling, but you don't want to do it too suddenly, one vertebrae at a time. So starting from your mid-back, roll your hips up, one vertebrae at a time, as best you can, and lift your hips towards the ceiling, up, very good. And then you can feel your mid-back giving you stability as you hold that pose. And one vertebrae at a time, roll it back down, mid-back, one tiny vertebra at a time, rolling all the way back to where your tailbone is steady and gently curled under, but not to a huge degree. And then relax your hip bones into the floor and let them melt. Your feet can be a few inches further down towards the end of the mat, and then roll up again, one vertebrae at a time, tucking your tailbone under in a lower C position and gently moving your way up your hips to the sky or the ceiling as best you can. Okay, and then roll back down slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Get your spine into a neutral position. Very good. I hope the openers have relaxed you to the start of our session. Now roll onto your stomach. So your body can be facing forward, yes, on your belly. And take a couple deep breaths, and your arms can just rest on your forehead. Let your front of your body melt into the floor on the inhale and on the exhale. And then come into tabletop position. That would be divine. And tabletop position is basically knees and hips shoulder width apart, and knees on the mat but hip width apart, nice and even, just like a tabletop, the perfect square, the best that you can. Your spine is in a neutral position, nice and straight. And the top of the back of your head, as if someone's pulling your ponytail towards the front of the room, but not in a hugely significant way, because you want it to be, your neck to be straight, if you will. And so here we will do what we call the cat and the cow again as well. And so you're going to let your belly sort of hang a little bit towards the floor, and your chin is going to look up, and you're going to face the front of the room and slightly arch your back, but not in a huge way. And then that is your cow. And then round your back into the cat, like a cat that's getting mad. A rounded C where your back is going towards the ceiling, and your chin is going towards your chest, and you're looking at your belly button as best as you can. And then back into cow on the inhale, like a doggy sniffing position. And then around your back on the exhale. Good. One more time on the inhale, and on the exhale, cat position. Perfect. And then I would like you to just have a neutral spine, nice and straight. Your right leg And yes, if your wrists are starting to feel a little bit funny, take your arms and kind of shake them out. Shake out your arms, get a little bit of movement and sensation in, and you can bring your palms backwards where the palms are facing, where the heels of your palms, are facing the front of the room, and stretch your forearms out that way. And then you can also do it backwards to where, and sometimes this is a little painful, so just be careful not to put too much pressure, but you can put the tops of your hands down on the mat, and to what extent you can stretch that out as well. And then go back with the heels of your palms going towards the front of the room. And then bring them back to regular tabletop position when you're ready. Take some nice deep breaths in, nice deep breaths out. And then we're gonna do straight leg raises, opposite arms to the opposite leg. So basically, reach your right arm in front with your thumb towards the ceiling, arms straight forward, and your left leg heel back as if you're going to stand on the back wall, nice and straight, and lift that leg up in the air so you're balancing. It's a balancing pose. And the right arm bicep can go right up towards your ear if you can, while your left leg is extending back like you're standing on the back wall. Perfect. And it's not easy. And then relax that down, those two down to the tabletop, gain stability. Left arm extends with the left bicep by your left ear, and your right heel standing on the back wall, but then lift the whole leg up. So you're using your glutes. Try to keep your hips neutral, so if you cannot, try your best not to twist, but to try to keep your right hip a little bit towards the left side so that it's neutral. And if that's hard to do, then just switch sides, but you're trying to keep a neutral spine, which means your back is as straight as possible. And you're using your glute and you're wrapping around your muscles that your right hamstring is going towards the ceiling. Perfect. And then back down, and the other side. And you may find, and lift your back heel up, and straighten your right arm next to your right ear a little bit taller. See if you can straighten your back to where it's more neutral and straight as you elongate. You can bring both knees down and be in tabletop and do a few more cat and cows. There's a cow, there's a cow, and a cat, and a cow. And I guess to make it even, we will extend the right leg back and the left arm straight forward up by your left ear, neutral spine. Try to keep your hips straight as best so they're not twisting. Use your glutes and your left and your right hamstring to help neutralize. And strong core, strong back. Bring both knees and hands down, and that is good. Now, Warrior One. If you know how to do Warrior One, step with your right foot forward in a lunge position, and then both arms towards the sky while the left leg is back, and breathe on the inhale. And you can bring your left leg a little bit more forward so your stance isn't quite so big, and relax that left heel down on the floor as best you can. Arms up on the inhale, arms down on the exhale, and Tadasana. So that's what that's called. And then you can bring your left leg up towards your right and stand together, hip width apart, arms down by your side, shoulder width apart. Open your legs a little bit, shoulder width apart. And forward fold, Uttasana. Let your head hang heavy towards the floor. Let your arms hang heavy like a rag doll. And breathe in and out. And then halfway lift. You can bend your knees so that you're not stretching the back of your legs out too much, but you can also, keep them straight if you want. Bend your arms and halfway lift on the inhale. And exhale, step back into, let's see, exhale, forward fold, back like a rag doll. And then put both arms down on either side of your feet and step back into what we call chaturanga, into plank. And then slowly lower your body into chaturanga. You can put your knees on the floor because that helps with stability with your back. And then inhale on the up dog, which is where you just lean forward and shine your chest towards the front wall. And exhale, Ardha Mukha Tadasana. On the down dog, you can just do down dog and feel that stretch in the back of your hamstrings. Very good. Exhale. And you can pedal out your legs left and right, left and right. See how it feels as you breathe left and right. And then step forward, hands by your feet by your hands, arms up towards the ceiling, towards the sky. On the inhale, Tadasana, bring your hands down, forward fold. Bring your legs shoulder width apart again so that you're not too close together. Exhale, Uttasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttasana. And you can halfway lift up, just touching your shins, looking up, and exhale again, forward fold, go into chaturanga, step back into plank pose, and again, you can lower your body down on that exhale slowly, and if it's comfortable for you, go straight into up dog, inhale, and then exhale on the down dog. Stretch the back of your calves, yes, your butt towards the ceiling in an A-shaped form of your body, stretching out those hamstrings, giving your full body lots of blood flow to your head and your neck. Very good. Step forward. One foot can go forward between your hands, and then your left leg can stay back. Stay way back. Yes. Warrior 2, if you have done that before. Warrior 2. Maybe we'll go into Warrior 1 first. Arms up straight towards the sky. On the inhale, Warrior 2. Right arm forward. Your gaze is over the middle finger. Arm is straight out as if you're a warrior, pointing full straight ahead. And then your left arm behind you, straight. And then tuck in your abs or your core and keep your hips nice and square. Your knee, you don't want to fall over or forward towards your left side. You want to keep your right knee out straight and butt bent. And then engage your left glute and your left leg. You can go into reverse warrior reaching that right arm towards the ceiling and that left arm touching your thigh. And then lean over. You can feel that stretch on your right side, but you don't have to do it too extensively, making sure you don't lose the integrity of the pose. Keeping your core tight, and then come back into warrior two, full stream ahead, extended side warrior. So reaching that right arm forward, and then your block, I don't bring your block to you. You can reach down and extend and hold on to that block. Look towards the ceiling as your left arm extends towards the ceiling. Be careful not to lean your left arm too far back towards the left wall. You just want it straight up for this beginner pose with the support of the block and the support of your core, keeping you in that position. Take a nice deep breath in, take a nice deep breath out. And then triangle pose, which go ahead and put your right hand on your right knee gently and straighten that right knee. And then now you feel a different stretch, right? You feel it in your right hamstring, but you can gently lean forward a little bit and into your shin there, or use your block, and then feel that stretch. And that's a little bit different than extended side angle. Very good. And then come on up to warrior two once again. And then step your back foot a little bit forward and come into warrior one. Both arms up on the inhale and on the exhale. Bring that right leg back to meet your left leg. Your right leg can step backwards to your left leg. Very good. Put your arms down, Tadasana. 2 more rounds of breath just to gain control again and know where you are. Nice deep breath in, nice deep breath out. You can come into warrior one with your left foot forward this time. And arms up, overhead. Take a nice deep breath in. Nice deep breath out. Core tight, neutral spine, everything up and strong. Very good. And then you can go into warrior two. Left arm forward, gaze is over the left middle finger, arm is straight, looking forward, a warrior going to war. Right arm back towards the back wall. Strong core, tuck your pelvis in a tiny bit. Let your left knee not hang forward into your right side. You want it back, giving you support. And you want stability in your legs and your core and your glutes of your right glute strong. Yes, looks very good. And then your left gaze is going to be over your left middle finger, looking straight ahead and strong. Arms look great. Everything looks great. Beautiful, beautiful. And then go ahead and you reach for your block and extended side angle. Reach towards the block and lean on, well, you don't want to lean on your block too much, but use your block for stability as you reach your right arm towards the sky and take some nice deep breaths in and out. Strength and agility with your abdomen and strong neutral spine. Right leg is extended, that's beautiful. Strong left leg. Very good. All right. And then we're going to do triangle pose again. So grab your left knee and gently use your strength of straighten your left knee and use the strength of your abdominal muscles to keep holding yourself up so you're not putting too much weight into your left knee. And then, yes, you can touch your left shin, and then, yes, use the block and strengthen and delete that right arm going, see it through with your gaze, but don't reach back too far with your right arm towards your right wall. You need it to just go straight. That's perfect. How do you feel? Check in with your body. On the inhale, I smell beautiful candles. On the exhale, very good. Okay, and then step that left leg back to meet your right. And Tadasana, hips shoulder width apart. Regain control, close your eyes, take a couple deep breaths in and a couple deep breaths out. Beautiful, beautiful. Now with your right leg, as you feel able, bring your right knee up towards your hips, yes, and just hold it there and gently bring both arms, gold post your arms in the air, bend both arms, nice and free, and reach that knee open into goddess pose, just standing on that left leg and balancing there. Very good. Nice deep breath in, deep breath out. To challenge your pose, see if you can do 3 arm reaches up towards the sky a little bit by 3 inches, and then down. And your right knee can go up, and your right knee can go down, along with your arms, along with your breath. Challenging yourself. If you have to put your right foot down, that's okay. Inhale and exhale. Then Tadasana, when you're done with that, bring both arms down by your side. Breathe, legs shoulder width apart. Feeling awesome, feeling empowered, like a true goddess. And then gold post or cactus both of your arms again. Keep them bent and chest shines forward. And then the left leg. The left leg is going to come up. And you can even bring your arms up in Tadasana in this pose, in an Urdhva Tadasana, I'm sorry. Urdhva Hastasana. And then, yes, cactus out your arms again, and your leg, cactus out your leg in a goddess, freestanding goddess pose. And then reach your arms up with your knee, and down with your knee, and up with your knee, and down with your knee. You can do it again 2 more times. Challenge your balance. Down, up, and down. Bring your knees and your legs all together, standing Tadasana, mountain pose, shoulder width apart. Breathe. Feels so good. Everybody's doing so awesome. I still smell candles. Nice deep breath in, nice deep breath out. Very good. Now I would like, since we're working with the hips, I would like to go into plank pose again. And so go ahead and go towards your mat. Plank pose, beautiful, beautiful. We're going to do a left plank, left-sided plank. So your left arm stays down and your body, yes, scoots to the right, and your right arm goes towards the ceiling. Now, if it's hard for you to hold this pose, your left knee can always go on the ground. But if you can hold it with both, that's awesome. Strong abs, strong hips, strong legs. And then do what I call hip dips. We're going to do 7 of those. So 7, 6, up and down, 5. If you have to go to your knee, it's okay. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and put your left knee down, it's okay. But stay to your side if you can. And now right leg lifts 7 times. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're strengthening the hips. Put your right leg down. Your whole body can come up now. The left knee stays down. The right leg stays straight. So see if you can put your legs straight, but straight, and plant your right foot on the ground. And your whole body can come up in like a T position. But then you can put your hands down so you can rest for a minute. Take a couple nice big deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And then your right arm, your left hand can go on your left hip. Your right arm can reach up and over the side, and you can lean towards your left side and get a nice right body side stretch again on the right side. Very nice. Very good. And then back to plank pose. We will do your left side. Okay, just hold it there for plank for just a couple of seconds. 5, 4, 3, feel strong in your abs. 2, 1, and then swing out, and your right arm is base. Your left leg is on top of your right, nice and straight for a side plank. If you need to rest and put your right knee on the floor, that's fine, but do the dips again 7 times. 7, 6, hip dips. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put your right knee down. Keep your left leg straight, touching the floor, and you can do the left legs. 7, left leg lifts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Left leg plants itself down. Arms to the T. You can have your arms down by your side. Okay, and then right hand on your right hip. Left arm up and over your head towards your left ear. And reach and stretch and feel that side body stretch on the left side. Nice deep breaths in and out. Very good. And then sugar cane. Sugar cane, go ahead and bring that left arm down. Grab your left foot and fling your left foot behind you and pull on it while stretching your chest out towards the left wall.
What do I do with my hand?
So I will demonstrate. So your right hand down.
Oh, like
and
this?
Your left arm is here, and you're pulling on your left toes or foot and stretching out your whole left hip flexor. On the inhale, 2, 3. The exhale, 2, 3. We forgot it on the other side, so go ahead and put your foot down. And we're going to flip over and do the same sugar cane on the right side. Stretching out your right hip flexor, reaching back. Very good. It feels wonderful. Okay, very good. And come on down into your, actually, we need to do child's pose. So I would say, go ahead and go into child's pose. Let's rest our body. Let's feel and reach. Flex your hips. Let your inner self hang towards the floor. On the exhale and on the inhale, feeling wonderful. Feeling like we did a good day's work today. Nice deep breath in. Nice deep breath out. Nice deep breath in. Nice deep breath out. And then coming to right pigeon pose when you're ready. And we can bring that right knee up towards your right hand as best as possible and fold it under and then extend that left leg as long as you can. Now some people, including myself, are not that flexible, so you can use a block under your hip if needed. We'll just for the person that's not that flexible, and it will still stretch out that right glute in that beautiful pigeon pose where our hips are getting stretched out. Looks very nice. It feels very good. And you can go on your elbows, or if you can, extend yourself long and just take some time, a couple of nice deep breaths. Inhale, a couple of nice deep breaths. Exhale. And yeah, as you sit into the pose, you'll notice that your muscles get a little bit longer and a little bit longer each time. And that is a huge benefit to stretching out and taking deep breaths. Your body starts to relax and join itself into the pose. Inhale and exhale. And when you're ready, bring that right leg behind you and both legs flat, and then you can do your left side, left ankle towards your right foot as best you can, and reaching it out long. Again, using the block if needed under your left hip, keeping your both hips and pelvis straight, level on both ends. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Feels so good. I love yoga. And then when you're ready, come to your back with your feet towards the front of the room and lay down as you see yourself winding down. A couple of breaths in, a couple of breaths out. You can bring your right knee towards your chest when you're ready, and your left leg stays extended long. Your right leg can fold over to your left side just a little bit for a gentle spinal twist, and your right arm can be extended on the floor while your right leg goes over and your left arm holds it on your knee for support. Couple of deep breaths in, couple of deep breaths out, couple of deep breaths in, deep breath out. And let's do the same thing on the other side. And you can elongate that right leg down, and that left leg is bent and can fold over to your right side, gentle spinal twist. Left arm can go out behind you on the left side, and yes, your right arm can help with the twist. Just nice and gentle on your spine. Deep breath in, deep breath out, and then bring both legs long and elongated. You can go into your Shavasana, which is just resting, carbs your jaw. Start from your head to your toes. Relax your head, relax your neck. Don't clench your teeth. Let your mouth be relaxed. Let your eyes be relaxed. Face, chin, chest. Melt the back of your scapulas into the floor. Melt the back of your spine into the floor. Your bum, the backs of your knees, your calves, your feet. Just do a little body scan. See if you can check in with every part of your being on an inhale and exhale. This is what we need. We need this every day. I think we would be in a better world if we had a little bit of yoga every day. Inhale and exhale. Comfortable in your own space. Comfortable with quiet. Learning that stillness is not just a notion, but it's acceptance and ability to be at one with yourself. Inhale, exhale. You're welcome to stay in this position for as long as you like. My name is Michelle. I'll be at the front if you want to say hello, but no need to have to end before you're ready. Take your time.